It is a beautiful day. Turned out to be really nice. We're on our way to Jamestown now. We just did our pickup at Windsor Locks. Unfortunately, lost that account. That's why I was going there only to pick up empties. But it is what it is. We headed south now on 91. Headed into Hartford. Probably be in Hartford in about 15-20 minutes. Just passing through. Gonna take us about 2 hours to get to Jamestown, which is pretty good. I'll be there a little before 2 o'clock, which will put me back in the yard right about 3:15. Good full day. And yeah, it is beautiful out. 74 degrees and sunny. I would have the window down right now, but it would be extremely loud. So guys, if you continue to watch this and you subscribe and you enjoy these videos, I'm going to try to make it so I'm not posting 5 of them a day. But I do notice that I myself, if I watch a YouTube video of a truck driver, it's kind of like, oh man, it's a 45-minute video, So I break them up. I figured I'll break them up for now until I can get some real nice editing done on a laptop. And they'll be a little long, 20 minutes a piece, if that. The human attention span is like 22 minutes or something, so I gotta pick up the pace here. Another driver right on my tail. We're doing all right today. I'm enjoying this weather, this dry weather drive. It's always nice. Comfortable ride. Just keeping an eye out for everybody else on the road. That's my responsibility. Because they don't take any responsibility. I don't mind the route the GPS gave me to get there, but I know there's faster ways. It's just these GPSs, when you set them to hazardous, oh man, it'll avoid like certain highways and everything, and obviously I can go on it. I don't know why the GPS registers it as a non-hazmat route, but maybe it was back in the day or something like that. Rand McNally hasn't updated, but it's still not a bad route. It's and there's other settings too to these GPSs that I really haven't dove too much into because I don't use the GPS that much, like really at all. But there might be, like, if I have it set to the quickest route as far as time, or the quickest route as far as mileage, or it's going to vary on which way it goes. I don't even know what I have it set to right now, but either way, it's not like I'm gonna be late or screw up my day because of it or anything like that. Well, folks, this is it. This is the local trucking. You deliver here, deliver there, pick up there, go deliver there. And, naturally the way I try to do it is, go to my furthest stop away and then work my way back. Sometimes you go a little sideways to do that, but that's just the nature of the beast. And also, depending on how many empties I'm going to have at my first stop, last stop, somewhere in the middle, I also will judge how I set up the run as well. You know, I'm not going to go to my first stop if I'm going to get 50 empties and put it in front of everything I still got to deliver, you know. So, but I've been doing this for a couple of years, so I know who's going to have the empties that are going to be in the way, who's only going to have maybe 6 empties that I can, you know, move out of the way at each stop, not a big deal. There's Hartford right there in the distance. Oh, that is annoying. Like I said, I can't cover that up. Because if I happen to get in an accident or something and it, you know, at that time I have my safety mechanisms covered up and not functioning properly, I can get blamed for the accident, insurance wise. No, well, maybe your driver could have stopped in time if, you know, his radar was working. And I got used to it, but it's going to be annoying on the video, like I said, so sorry about that. I'm not going to stay 500 feet behind somebody just because of that. See, look how far away I am. And it's still signaling, because it's monitoring his speed and my speed, and it's saying that my distance is too close, which is outrageous. We're going to jump off 91, get on 84 for about 5 seconds, and jump on Route 2, and that'll be a cruise for a little bit. Be on Route 2 for a while. I really don't want to drink these no sugar monsters, but oh man, they're so good. The flavors, I don't drink regular soda, like almost ever, unless it's a ginger ale. And I've been slacking on bringing that stuff to work because I'm gonna have one of these guaranteed. So I don't really drink regular soda. I drink these one monster a day, if I even finish it before it goes flat. And I drink a water or a flavored water throughout the day. We don't want 44, we want Route 2. Here we go. So yeah, I just love the taste of these drinks. They are, I don't know, the flavors are good. They have multiple flavors. I don't know, 8 or 9, maybe 10. And they're just really good. You gotta love this kind of weather when you're working, especially as a truck driver. You get clear skies, dry weather, not too hot, not cold at all, obviously. It's 73 degrees now. Can't ask for better driving conditions as a driver. You know, I'm a kind of guy that's up for any suggestions and comments, and bad or good, it is what it is. I'll never meet the people commenting on my page, most likely, but, you know, if you have any suggestions on what you want to see or what I should talk about, and you know, I'll take it into consideration as long as it's within the parameters of my values and morals. But I'm open to suggestions on what to film and, you know, discussion topics. If you guys have any questions, post them in the comments. Obviously, there's only so much you can think of and say to describe yourself or your background and where you come from. And eventually that can get boring for you. Somebody just rambling on about themselves. But hey, I'll answer questions, you know, that's not a problem. And again, you know, criticism. I think this generation coming up, even in my generation, people don't want to take criticism. You know, I understand you want it to be constructive criticism, or it's not hurtful or whatever, but, you know, blunt truth is sometimes the best truth. Beating around the bush on things just is just that. It's beating around the bush, you know, and you may never get to solve the problem or the issue at hand because you just keep avoiding it. So if there's, you know, if there's criticism out there, hey, bring it on, you know. Hey, I don't like the sound of your voice. Hey, why don't you throw some music to your videos? You know, that kind of criticism, you know, it's good. We need to back off this soft generation of everything's offensive and don't hurt my feelings. And I try very hard to not move with my feelings. I try to move on faith and you know, the Word, and I mean the Word of God. Our emotions and our feelings, yeah, they're there for a reason, but we can't let them control us. And that's one of the biggest problems in society today is whatever you feel, do it. Whatever your emotions are, go ahead and react to it. And I don't think that's any way to operate in life and society, because you're always going to be let down. Men, women, we're human. We will let you down. You know? So I think criticism is good. I think it carries a lot of weight. You know, if you get on here and you just start calling me an a-hole and, you know, names for no reason, then yeah, you'll be ignored. But you know, you jump on here and you say, hey, show us the truck, show us this, show us that. Obviously, this is the first day I've decided to film and make videos, and I've already made a couple today that I, you know, deleted. I didn't like the way they came out. But, you know, so, of course, being my first time posting videos of what I do, and of course, I want suggestions and criticism. You know, I want that. I encourage it. I welcome it. I could make my videos better. Maybe you'll get on here and say, stop making videos, dude. Your content sucks. And I'll keep making them. And if I get the majority saying that, then okay, yeah, maybe it's boring. Maybe it's not good content. You know, and I'll move on. It's not a big deal. So, bring it on, YouTube. Let's see what you got. You know, I'll even take questions on political views and what's going on in the country and in the world, and love to take questions on, you know, my faith, my Lord. If you have questions about that, I'd love to answer them in the videos for you, you know. And that do things like this, you know, film their job and what they do on a day-to-day basis, they have a goal of what they're trying to get out to the public. You know, the day in the life of a truck driver is pretty much my goal, I guess. You know, this is what it's like being a local truck driver, driving all around, making deliveries, and, you know, getting back home the same day. It's a different outlook than a over-the-road driver, and I don't see too many of them, so that's why I'm doing this, as I said before. You know, I guess that's my goal, and obviously to chat, you know what I mean? Get your questions out there. Don't be shy, kind of thing, you know. Wow, I'm really not that heavy. I don't know why I'm lugging up this little hill. Oh, probably because he is. Yeah, there goes the radar. Screwing me up again. Let's grab another gear here. I do drive a 10-speed. It's not an automatic. I think I said that in my first video. I did not want an automatic. I drove one for about a year, Peterbilt. I just didn't like it, not having the control of the truck, in a sense. I'd say the only advantage to an automatic is both hands are free all the time. Yeah, you know, if I'm drinking coffee or eating a sandwich or something like that, I don't have to put it down or hold it in my mouth to do a quick shift. You know, the truck did all the work. That was the only thing that I enjoyed about it. Other than that, I used to get stuck because we deliver out in like the woods to like well sites, and a couple of them are like hills that you go down a hill to make the delivery. You gotta come back up the hill, and the automatic would spin. It would try to shift too much. You'd go in the manual, and the RPMs would go crazy. And I probably wasn't doing it right, maybe, you know. But I like having the standard. I like the manual, you know. See, the radar is slowing me down because this guy's taking the exit and it's on a curve, so it still looks like he's in front of me. So I just lost all that speed because of that. It's a great safety feature. It's just super annoying, especially when you're heavy. You can't pick that speed back up like a car, you know. Truck drivers know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. Someone slows down in front of you because they don't know how to drive, or they cut you off, and then it takes you that extra, you know, quarter mile to get back up to speed. It drives me crazy. And that wasn't his fault. He was taking the exit and slowing down and doing his thing. My truck caught it and was like, "Oh, you're too close." And it backed me down from 65 to like 58. And I'm just now getting back up to 65. Man, it sounds like a lot of whining, huh? I'm looking forward to this weekend of camping. I know I talked about it already, but it's still on my mind. Today's Tuesday. We got Wednesday and Thursday. 2 more days. I was kind of hoping they'd be big busy day, so I get the hours, because Friday is obviously only a vacation day. Well, we'll get back to you. I'm gonna roll down the window here, get some fresh air, and I think I'll see you when we get to Jamestown.